and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Power Rangers, the deck building game. Join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. So, Saban's Power Rangers deck building game. I gotta say I'm not familiar with Power Rangers at all. I just know that there's different colors and then I think they kind of get together and climb on some kind of machine and get really powerful. Oops, I really don't know. I mean, I've watched it a few times, but I was young and I don't really remember. I do have friends that really like the Power Rangers, and even one of the people that I work with, who I will most probably try to introduce to this game. Also, I got this one on Prime Day, so it was a really good deal. Anyways, I do not know who this person is, but she looks like she's the evil person we have to battle, or maybe she's too close to them and maybe she's a friend. I don't know. All right, so in the back, and this is probably just a lot of cards. Here's all of the components. The game is for, wow, okay, 13 plus. So I'm surprised to see that. I was expecting a lower age. And then 2 to 4 players, 30 to 70 minutes to play. Do you guys like your Power Rangers? And if you do, which one is your favorite Power Ranger? I know that throughout the years there have been so many. And I remember one time I took the person that I work with to meet one of the Power Rangers. And the line was outrageous. Everybody was so excited to meet this guy. I believe he was a Red Ranger. I don't even remember his name. I know he does. He remembers. I think Austin. I think his name was Austin. Something. I don't know. But he was a very nice guy, by the way. Had to hear my client, my kid, whatever you want to call him, talk about his favorite movies and not know when to shut up. He was really nice about it. All right, so join the Power Rangers, join the community. Sure. Okay, it's morphing time. All right, well, sure. And next up we have the rule book. Let's take a look at that. I mean, I was expecting it to be really easy, but when I saw that 13 plus, now I'm not so sure. How to win, the basics, anatomy of a character card, the setup with no examples. Oh, okay, here we go. Woof. Playing the game, start phase in detail, main phase in detail, playing cards, buying cards, like a deck builder should do, attaching cards, activating abilities, ability source, attacks, blocks. Yeah, it is morphing time for sure. And then the end phase in detail, sample turn. I appreciate a sample turn. Other card types. Okay. And the lair, Zords, the Zord Bay. Don't know what any of that is. I think Zord is like a bad guy. Locations, basic cards, miscellaneous rules. There is a lot of rules. Tips on playing. Wow, even tips, and a lot of tips too. Specific card clarifications, just always appreciated, because some cards, you know, they want to condense and write a little on a card, but then you're wondering, ooh, when does this really play out? So there's a lot of explanation there, and then the credits, and then in the back of the book, ooh, nice. Summary of how a turn goes, and yeah, it looks like a turn is gonna, you know, it's gonna go through a couple of different phases, and a lot to do on the end phase too, and even on the start phase. Kind of reminds me of Magic. We have punch boards, just one. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. I remember it had something to do with Zord, whoever that is. Yes, that is a Zord Bay. It's big. How did I not notice that? And that's the Zord Boy. All right. And then there's a few tokens here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the layer. And on the back, it has a logo. These are double-sided, and there's a little bit of art there. And then as expected, cards. So it looks like there's big cards, which probably are your player markers or player cards, like who you are playing as. And then there's 3 different ones. I wonder why there's like a space here to keep something. What are we keeping under there? Oh, probably some of the punch board stuff. And then there's these, there's 4 of them? No, there's only 2. What is this? Okay, why is there only 2? Do we play as teams when we play with more players? Probably. And nothing under the insert. Okay, let's take a closer look at this complicated but cool looking dials. So on the back, art, which is always appreciated because they don't have to do that. They could have just have it all plain, boring yellow. Same as the art on the front. And then there's our tracker. How far does it go? 20. And looks like there's a tracker on the bottom as well. So one is for something, and then this one looks like it's for your health. See how far does it go? Very easy to use. Sturdy, thick. 21. Okay, let's go. Let's go Power Rangers. Wow, got a lot of health in this game. Okay, up to 30. And then there's the purple, which I appreciate that the art is different on this one. And I'm guessing it also goes to 30. Yeah. And this one should go to 20. Yep. I gotta say, if the top counter is some way of keeping track of how much currency you have to upgrade cards and buy new cards and stuff on a deck builder, I do appreciate that. They did that in the Harry Potter game where you collect the tokens as you played your cards, and it made it so much easier than to have to try to remember how much power you got, because then you combo cards and it starts getting really crazy really fast. So if that's what that is, then thank you Power Rangers for doing it right. Okay, looks like double-sided. Yeah. Scorpion, maybe upgraded versions of it. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're actually this one is different. So let's take a closer look at all of them. There's a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Power Rangers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 with everyone else. I'm not sure if they're the bad guys. I mean, he certainly doesn't look friendly. Finster. Looks like one side is empowered and the other one is normal. This is the empowered side for Scorpina. And then this is what she looks like when she's not empowered. Normal Goldar. Scheming. That reminds me of Marble Champion. And empowered. There's this guy. Rito Revolto. Then he is empowered. And Rita Repulsa. Similar names. Are they siblings? But they have different last names. Here's Lord Zed. Oh, was I saying Lord Zord and it's Lord Zed? I can't see without my glasses. Here's a Blue Ranger. Billy Cranston. The Pink Ranger. Kimberly Ann Hart. Our Black Ranger. Zach Taylor. Here's the yellow. I'm not going to try to say that name. Trini Kwan. I tried. Green. Tommy Oliver. And the Red Ranger. Jason Lee Scott. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the first set that is stored together, or comes together in the box. Let's see. Of course, sometimes that means nothing and the cards are just everywhere. Okay, so we have that, and then we have tons of these that look like, you know, in a deck builder, all the backs are the same. Let's take a closer look at the front of these, see the art. Okay, here's Mega Dragon Zord. So now we're back to Zord. Maybe I did read Zord. And then all of these, let's just take a quick, there's a lot of them, so I'm just going to give you an idea of what the art looks like. You can pause and read the cards on the bottom if you'd like to. There's some multiples of some of them. The bug, rabbit bug? I didn't read that. Strike a pose. Madonna's here. Strike a pose. Dodge, very important. Heavy attack. It's morphin time. And if everything fell off time. Moving on from morphin time. I mean, the art is very comic. Not so much TV show, more comic kind of art. Alright, and it looks like we're going to have a lot more of the same back, which makes sense in a deck builder. So far we found one card that didn't have the yellow-purple back. And now that I'm guessing that's the Power Rangers colors. Maybe the theme or something, because I noticed these colors are also the colors in the trackers, in the health trackers. Alright, let's take a look at these. Okay, there's the Pink Ranger, a lot of the same. I'm guessing these are how you take your actions. Maybe the top has to be cost or what they do. The Red Ranger does 5, or costs 5. I enjoy deck builders. What's your favorite deck builder? And then last but not least, I think it's just more cards. Well, I mean, like, yes, it's more cards, of course. I'm opening a deck of cards. But what I mean is, I think it's more cards with the same backing. That's what I mean. I know it is more cards. Yep, they're all the same. Okay, so there's only one card that's different. Teamwork makes the dream work. A lot of teamwork. Cost 0. Probably starter. Mayhem, and yeah, starter says at the bottom. And this is probably the one thing that's going to clog your hands and does nothing for you. But teamwork doesn't seem to do. Oh, there's a 1. So maybe that's like, there's a 1 on these ones too. You know what? How about I read the instructions first and then try to figure these things out. Power coin, which is 3, cost 0. There's putty clay, recovery, a couple of different starters. Maybe everybody gets like a different starter of some kind. Attitude, disposable. Stun is also basic. Tons of stun. If you heal 2 HP this turn, return this card to the stun stack. Okay. Alright. Now once you place the cards here, I can see that maybe we'll have to separate them by something. Like those stuns seem to me like they're maybe your wounds in the game. But there's a little bit of room for more stuff. So, yeah, some of the stuff in the punch card is going to go in here, but they left room for what? Expansions maybe? And that's it, guys. That's everything that comes in the box for Power Rangers, the deck building game. Actually, I should say Saban's Power Rangers, the deck building game. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Meeple Village and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. If you'd like to see a run through of this, leave me a comment below. I will see you guys on the next video. But until then, may you play more games.